Hello everyone and very warm welcome back to Tales and Tones. I am Edward.
And I am Lauren. We are so happy you could join us today. Find a comfortable corner, grab your favorite warm drink, and let's escape the rainy weather together.
As you can see, Lauren and I are sitting in our favorite old Victorian cafe today. The rain is heavily beating against the windows and the city outside looks beautifully melancholic. Speaking of which, Lauren, you look deeply lost in thought today. What is on your mind?
Edward, you caught me. I was actually thinking about a specific word that describes this exact feeling. The feeling of finding beauty in a rainy, gloomy day. In English, we can use the word melancholy. Have you ever felt that, Edward?
Absolutely. Melancholy is a beautiful noun. It's not just sadness, it's a quiet, thoughtful kind of sadness. Like looking at old photographs or reading a centuries-old book. Friends, if you want to say you feel a beautifully sad vibe, you can say, "The rainy afternoon filled me with a sense of melancholy."
Exactly. And speaking of old books, something incredible happened to me this morning at the Grand Library. I was exploring the dusty, hidden shelves at the back, and I found an old leather-bound manuscript. It didn't have a title on the cover. It felt so mysterious.
Mysterious. That is a classic word. When something is mysterious, it is full of secrets, difficult to understand, but very fascinating. But Lauren, if you want to sound even more elegant and academic, you can use the word enigmatic. The manuscript was enigmatic.
Oh, I love that word. Enigmatic. Friends, let's practice it together. Enigmatic. It's an adjective. You can say, "The stranger gave an enigmatic smile." It means a smile full of mystery that makes you wonder what they are thinking.
So what did you do with this enigmatic manuscript, Lauren? Did you open it?
I did. I sat at an old wooden desk, and as I opened the first page, a faint sweet smell came out of it. It smelled like old paper, vanilla, and dried flowers. It was such a beautiful, fleeting scent. In English, there is a perfect word for something that disappears very quickly. Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. What a poetic word. It describes things that last for a very short time, like a sunset, a dream, or the scent of an old book. You can say, "Fame is ephemeral, but true art is eternal." It means, fame passes quickly, but art lasts forever.
Beautifully said, Edward. Now back to the manuscript. The text inside wasn't written in modern English. It was full of words like thou and thee. It looked very old-fashioned. But of course, there is a better word for this in our dark academia style, right?
Yes, indeed. The word is archaic. When language, furniture, or ideas belong to a very distant past and are no longer used daily, we call them archaic. For example, the library contains many archaic documents. It sounds much more sophisticated than just saying old, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Let's review the words we have learned so far, friends, just to make sure they stick in your mind. First, we had melancholy, the beautiful sadness. Second, enigmatic, which means mysterious. Third, ephemeral, something that disappears quickly. And fourth, archaic, something ancient and from the past.
That's wonderful summary, Lauren. Let's take a short breath here, friends. If you are listening to us right now, you are doing something incredible. You are expanding your vocabulary, not by memorizing boring lists, but by immersing yourself in a conversation. Give yourself credit for that.
Yes, learning a language takes patience. It's a journey. Now, Edward, let me tell you the most fascinating part about the manuscript. As I turned to the last page, I found a handwritten poem about an endless night. The poem described a night that never ends, full of stars. But the word endless felt too simple for such a grand poem.
Ah, I know the perfect alternative. The word is perpetual. Perpetual means continuing forever in a way that never changes or stops, like a perpetual motion, or, in your poem, a perpetual night. You can use it in a sentence like, "Deep in the forest, there was a sense of perpetual peace."
Perpetual peace. That sounds incredibly comforting. You know, Edward, sitting here in this cafe with you, talking about literature while a storm rages outside, it brings me a total sense of tranquility. It feels so peaceful.
It is peaceful, but again, let's elevate our English. Instead of peaceful, native speakers who appreciate literature love to use the word serene. Serene describes a calm, peaceful, and untroubled place or mind. The atmosphere in this cafe right now is perfectly serene.
Serene. I can almost feel the calm in that word just by saying it. As serene friends. You can use it to describe your mind when you meditate or relax. She had a serene expression on her face. It means she looked completely at peace.
Indeed. Now, Lauren, our time in this serene corner is slowly coming to an end, and our coffee is getting cold. But before we finish, let's give our friends a little challenge to help them practice.
Oh, I love challenges. Friends, we want you to choose just one word from the words we explored today, whether it's melancholy, enigmatic, ephemeral, archaic, perpetual, or serene, and write one simple sentence using it in the comments below.
We promise to read every single comment. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Remember, messy English is brave English, and brave English is how you become fluent. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today.
Keep speaking, keep growing, and keep showing up for yourself. Until next time, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, friends. See you in our next quiet corner. The rain never truly stops in our world, and there are countless secrets left to uncover. Subscribe to Tales and Tones, and make sure you don't miss our next foggy afternoon chat.